everybody, Darren Dowling here with Beyond Realty, and today we are heading south to Charlotte County, Punta Gorda, Port Charlotte, and the surrounding areas. The April numbers just came out, and Charlotte is telling a very different story than Sarasota and Manatee. If you are a buyer looking for value on the Gulf Coast, this is the video you want to watch. Now, let me explain. Let's be honest about the headline first. Charlotte County is the softest of the three markets I tracked this month, and that is not a bad thing if you're a buyer. Closed sales were actually down 3.1% year over year. 531 homes sold compared to 548 a year ago. Cash sales were down 10%, and total dollar volume dipped about 1.5%. So on the surface, demand cooled a little. But here is what most people get wrong when they see those numbers. They assume softer sales mean falling prices. That is not what happened. The median sales price in Charlotte County actually went up 2% to $357,000. The average went up too, and homes are selling at over 93% of their original list price, which is actually better than a year ago. So prices held firm and even ticked up, even as the pace of sales eased. Now, here's the stat I think is the most important one of the entire report. Active inventory in Charlotte County dropped almost 29% year over year. We went from about 4,040 homes on the market down to roughly 2,890. And month supply of inventory fell from 9.5 months a year ago all the way down to 6.1 months today. That is a 36% drop. Let me put that in context. A year ago, Charlotte County at 9.5 months of supply was a clear buyer's market. There were a lot of homes and not enough buyers. Today at 6.1, it has rebalanced almost perfectly to neutral territory. 6 months is the line between a buyer's market and a seller's market, and Charlotte is sitting right on it. So the window of deep buyer's market leverage that existed last year is closing. Now pending sales were up 4.5%, so demand is quietly building back up, and new listings dropped 16%, so the flood of inventory is drying up. So what does this mean for you? If you're a buyer, and especially a value-focused buyer or a relocation buyer coming from high-tax states, Charlotte County is the most affordable entry point on this stretch of the Gulf Coast. A $357,000 median is a fraction of what you'll find in Manatee or Sarasota County. Homes are still taking around 56 days to go under contract, so you have time to be selective. But the leverage you would have had a year ago is fading fast as inventory tightens. This is the kind of market where waiting too long means watching your negotiating power shrink. If you're a seller, the message is about being realistic and strategic pricing. Prices are holding and inventory is tightening in your favor. But this is not the runaway luxury surge we were seeing up in Sarasota. Pricing it right from day one is what gets you sold near full list price. And the data shows well-priced homes are still moving. If you want to know exactly where Charlotte County stands for your specific home or your specific budget, let's set up a strategy session. I will pull the real comps for the Punta Gorda or the Port Charlotte area, whatever you are focused on, and show you whether this is a buy moment or a sell moment for you. The link's in the description below, or you can call me at 941-204-0493. I'm Darren Dowling with Beyond Realty, and we'll see you on the next one.
Scan the QR code to connect with Darren Dowling. Follow and subscribe for exclusive Florida listings and updates.